So we're about to go live.
Okay.
Once it starts going, I'll make you host or co-host. So we're about to go live.
Okay.
Once it starts going, I'll make you host, co-host. So we're about to go live. We should be live. You should be good.
Yeah, it's echoing though. There it was. Did you shut yours down?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Hey, everybody,
Good.
welcome to tonight's overview. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. Definitely excited to share some information about the Snap Delivers opportunity with everybody. So we'll let folks keep popping in. You can go right to the website, www.snapdelivered.com, and we're streaming right there. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and get things started. I want to welcome everybody to our Thursday night Snap Delivered overview. We're going to run through just some brief company information, tell you a little about who we are, what we do as a company, and how you can benefit financially by partnering up together with Snap Delivered. Our company's pretty new. We just pre-launched in June of this year. We're participating in the $100+ billion restaurant delivery business. And we're capitalizing on the massive growth that industry is going through. And we're really set up to disrupt a lot of the major players that are in the industry. The industry as a whole is booming right now. 60% of US consumers are ordering delivery or takeout at least once a week. And as big as the revenue is currently, it's projected to go from a little over 100 billion to over 200 billion within the next few years, according to Forbes magazine. So there's a lot of growth that's there. The industry players, you got multi-billion-dollar companies like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats. You've got $100 million players like Delivery.com, Waiter, Eat Street. The one thing about all these companies, they do things exactly the same way, which creates opportunity. They overcharge restaurants, they overcharge customers, they cut into their drivers' pay, they take some of their tips, they do all kinds of things that create a lot of unhappy drivers, unhappy customers, and definitely unhappy restaurants. When you look at the way they charge their restaurants, for example, let's say you owned a restaurant that was doing about 20 orders a day, and the average order was around $40 an order. If you had that restaurant delivering through Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, and they were charging you 35%, which is towards the upper end, but I mean, the bottom end is about 25%, you'd pay over $99,000 in fees on an annual basis. If you did the same exact amount of deliveries with Snap, 20 orders a day, you'd pay $14,000 in fees. You'd save over $84,000 a year because we picked up the food and took it to your customer versus Uber picking up the food and taking it to your customer. If you're a restaurant owner and you can choose us to deliver your food, as long as it's done timely, as long as it's done professionally, I think every restaurant owner on the planet would say, well, I'd rather save $84,000 a year than spend it and give it to Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub. That's where we're shaking up the industry. We don't charge 20, 30, 40% restaurant fees on their order. We have a flat rate, $2. If we deliver $100 worth of food, $2. If we deliver $10 worth of food, $2. Flat rate. The restaurants can afford us. We don't hammer them with heavy fees. The restaurants are paid instantly. Our drivers are paid instantly. They keep 100% of their tips. We don't peel off any of that like some of the other companies do. And there's no hidden service fees that our customers have to pay. No surprises. The Snap Delivered executive team is second to none. Paul Michael has built several multi-million-dollar companies over the years. Jason Bryan, our senior advisor, he created his first company at the ripe old age of 18, sold it for over $85.2 million at the age of 23. He knows how to disrupt industries. Our organization and team at the top has built sales teams of over 300,000 people worldwide, and we have well over 100 years of experience at the executive level. So there's a lot of growth that we're going through already, but there's more to happen. And the beauty of getting started, if you say, well, I want to be part of that growth, it's free. contact whoever invited you onto this live stream and tell them, hey, I'd like to, get started. You can literally get going for free. You can also become what's called a manager, $200.99 a year, or $299.99 a year. Once you pay the $299, you're a manager. We have a founder's position right now that's available for just probably a couple more weeks, maybe. We're closing in on the number that we've got that we're going to kind of cap the founding members. But the bottom line is, I'll go through that at the very end. There's an opportunity that's available for those of you that are watching this today that maybe a week or two from now, it won't be available. To earn money with Snap, it's 4 ways: refer customers, drivers, restaurants, and refer other managers. To get paid, every time you refer a restaurant, for example, when that restaurant fulfills a delivery, you get paid 40 cents. If you refer a customer who goes onto the app and places an order, you make $1 every time that customer places their order. So that can add up. 40 cents doesn't sound like a lot. $1 doesn't sound like a lot, but let's say you introduce 10 restaurants doing 20 deliveries a day. Each restaurant doing 20 deliveries a day, that equals 6,000 orders per month. At 40 cents an order, you're making $2,400 per month residually. As long as those restaurants are delivering food, you're getting paid month after month after month, because you make 40 cents an order every time that restaurant pumps out an order. If those were all your customers that were placing orders, add another $6,000. If there's 6,000 orders, you make $1 for every customer that orders, another $6,000 on top of that. But let's just say none of the customers were yours. Somebody else referred the customers. You just referred the restaurants, $2,400 a month. What if you introduce some drivers as well? Let's look at you and say your personal stuff, you make 20%. So you make $2,400 on the restaurants. If you got 10 drivers, you'd make $3,600 total for the restaurants and drivers, an extra $1,200 just for referring the drivers that did those deliveries. Let's say you introduced 3 people that wanted to become managers, and they did the same thing you did. 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, each of them. So there's 30 restaurants, 30 drivers on what we call your level 1. You make a 10% override. So on that level, you'd make more off of what they did than you make off of your own restaurants and your own drivers. You'd make $5,400 a month just off of that level 1 organization. What if they introduced 3 people as well? You had 9 people on what we call your level 2. They each get 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. That's 90 drivers, 90 restaurants total. You'd actually earn more off of that level 2 than you did off your level 1 or your personal, over $8,100 per month. If you add it all up, you're making over $17,000 a month, because you've got 12 people that did the same thing you did. Got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, and they were all pumping out about 20 orders a day. And the bottom line is, not everybody's going to do that. Some people will refer 0 restaurants, 0 drivers. But we do have people in our company already, and we're pre-launch, we're just getting started, who within their first week introduced over 50 restaurant partners to the Snap family. So it's doable. They might, be amazing, but if they were amazing and we could screw it up sideways, we could probably get to 10. Maybe it'd take us a year to get to 10, but if they could do it in a couple of weeks and get to 50, we can get to 10 pretty quickly. The beauty of this is you don't have to figure this out on your own. We'll train you every step of the way. We're going to share with you exactly how to sign on a restaurant. What do you say to a restaurant owner? We have videos, we have tools that you can share with potential restaurant clients that will partner up with us. How do I invite a driver to set up and come on board? We train you how to do that. What about referring customers to the free app and getting started? We share with you exactly how to do that. There's plenty of training and support, so you're never by yourself. We're here to help you every step of the way. If you like what you've seen, it's free to get started. But what I'm recommending for anybody that likes what they see, become what we call a founding member. Basically, a founding member, if you're ordering delivery, you get the free delivery fee for life. If you're a founding member, you never have to pay the delivery fee ever with Snap Delivered. You get a permanent promotion to what we call supervisor. That creates overrides off your entire organization, pretty much a few levels down. Special founding members only training that we run on Tuesday evenings. There's founding member trips, lead generation programs where you can literally get leads sent to you because you're one of the founding members. We do co-op advertising opportunities where we can run on Google, we can run on Facebook in particular markets we're looking to expand, and you can participate in that and you can yield the benefit from those customers, restaurants, and drivers that come on board from those co-op advertising opportunities. Also, probably the best thing about it is your lifetime in on the profit sharing pools. That's $299.99 to become a founding member. We have a special going on right now for the next week. Basically Sunday night at midnight, this is possibly going to go up. We're talking with the CEO trying to extend it, but we're running out of space for founding members. So the founding members right now with pre-launch going on, it's only $99.99. And you get all of that. You get the free delivery, you get the permanent promotion to supervisor, the founding training, you get the member trips, you get the lead generation, the co-op advertising, and lifetime profit sharing. So if the company does well and all you did was become a founding member, you share in the profits month after month, year after year, decade after decade, while Snap is doing their deliveries. We're looking for people that want to make a difference in the world of delivery. Restaurants right now are struggling. The pandemic hammered a ton of them, and companies like Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub are hammering them on fees every single delivery. We've got a way to save those restaurants thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and some of the restaurants that are high delivery, maybe multiple locations, millions and millions of dollars a year on delivery fees. They're going to be shouting from the rooftops for all their clients and all their customers to go to Snap when they're ready to order delivery, and you can get paid every single time that happens. If you like what you've heard, contact whoever invited you onto this live stream. Let them know, A, you want to learn more, or B, you want to get started, it's free, or C, you might want to become one of those founding members and take advantage of all those perks that founding members will have for life. So I appreciate each and every one of you sharing some of your time with us to see what we had to offer. For those of you that make that decision to move forward, I want to be one of the first to welcome you to the Snap Delivered family.